All right. Let's get it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Young Tay, what's up?
What's happening, man?
What's up, man? So for the people that's not familiar, No Ops is meant to be more motivational. So everybody that we bring on to No Ops pretty much overcame an obstacle. So that's how we came up with the name No Ops. So no obstacle could stop you from whatever it is that you wanted to do. No opposition was gonna hold you back from doing what you want to do, and you ain't taking no option but success. Right. So that's how we came up with the name No Ops, and I felt like you was the perfect person because you doing your thing, man. So I appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
All right, so let's get it. All right, who's Tay the Truth?
Tay the Truth is just me. It's just a regular young nigga, just acting funny nigga. I just be being me, to be real. I didn't even think I was just funny. This just me. I just be just bullshitting, and I like to laugh and fuck around. That's it. And get on motherfuckers' nerves.
That's dope.
That's it.
You did.
I got that name from my partner Rebel Red when I was in the joint. You feel me? I was excited about getting out. I was like, shit. Well, I need an Instagram name because he was kind of fresh. You know, he knew about Instagram and all that shit. And he was like, shit. He was trying to help me come up with a name, and then he was like, "What about Tay the Truth?" And I'm like, "My mama, I like that shit." And then I got out and I made my Instagram, and I just started fucking with it.
Shit, I feel it. So what was the biggest obstacle that you had to overcome?
Shit, me, it was just really just getting out of, going into prison as a boy and then coming out like as a man, you feel me? That was like the biggest thing. Me coming home, that shit fucked me up, you feel me? And then I lost my grandma when I was in there, so me coming home and not knowing really what to do or how to live, I just had to get over that type of shit.
Yeah, you know what, and
that was hard, but I made it happen.
So many people can relate to that. So we go, you go in there, you locked up, and it's like when you locked up, it's almost like you stuck in time.
Right.
Because I got family members locked up, and Face. I remember we was having a conversation. He called me when he was down, and he said, he's like, "Hey, Rich, is it true they got phones you could touch the screen on them now?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
"Oh, my mama, that fucked me up."
I was like, "Yeah," nigga, like, yeah. He's like, and then he called me another time, like a couple years later. He's like, "Hey, I heard it ain't cool to have a flip phone no more." And it's like that made me realize like he really stuck in time. Like he don't get like he missing so much. It's like you in there, but life still goes on, and then you get out and you got to play catch up.
Yeah, but I did pretty good. You wouldn't even be able to tell that I did as much time as I did unless I told you. Yeah. Like I'm not institutionalized. I ain't never been back, nigga. I ain't going back. Fuck that.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. How many? So how old was you when you went in?
I had just turned 19.
And then you got out. How many years did you do?
8.5.
Oh.
I got out when I was 27.
Yeah. And what was that like? When you just...
Shit, I was kind of fucked up for a minute, but shit, I got in the groove of that shit fast.
Bounced back fast.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nigga, I ain't had no choice.
So, what was it like? What was it like in prison? Because
to be real, prison was, it ain't cool, but it ain't... The Vegas prison, our shit ain't like East Coast prisons or Cali prisons.
Shit.
Yeah, it ain't like, even though I never been there, but I just know it's different from fucking with the OGs that's been in prison. It was cool. It was like, I wasn't getting into too much shit. If I got into some shit, it's because of my homies or whatever. But I was chilling. I was doing my time, working, programming, going to school. I got my diploma in that motherfucker.
You learned how to program in there too?
No, I've been really knowing how to program, but they got little programs for you to do in there.
Oh, okay.
So I just was fucking around with that shit and just trying to stay out the way, just trying to stay out the hole and shit like that. But it was after like a while you get used to it and it's regular. Now you just waiting for your day to come. And you walk out that motherfucker.
Man, well, welcome home. 6 years. What is this?
Yeah, I've been like 6 years. Yeah, I've been like 6 years.
Welcome
now.
home.
I'm cool
welcome
now.
Home.
I've been cool. First month, nigga, I was good.
What was the first thing you did when you got released?
First thing I did when I got released, shit. My brother came and picked me up, and I went and met Mook and Creole and my mama, and I had went to go get some fucking some chicken nuggets, nigga, from McDonald's. That was the first thing I ate. And I was just fucking with my mom. She wouldn't let me go nowhere else until after I fucked with her.
Was that the best meal of your life? You got out?
I knocked them nuggets back. Blitzed them motherfuckers. On me.
I never forget, bro. I did some time. I wasn't even in, bro. I was in the county. Bro, I did some time in the county. I don't even eat beans. I got out, the first thing I seen was a bean burrito. I fucked that shit up. So I
How
can
long
only
you was in the
imagine-
county?
Like a week.
Oh, yeah. Not a week.
Yeah, bro. I was in there for like a week, and that motherfucking bean burrito was hitting.
Your ass stupid.
Shit, but, I was in there. I wasn't fucking eating none of that jail food. Then I went.
That's
down.
what I said at first. I wasn't fucking with the jail food, but shit, and they gotta eat shit. So I got the blitz and that shit.
So growing up, was you always known for being funny?
Yeah, that's all I know for. I ain't no gangster, none of that shit. I'm from where I'm from, but it's not from being gangster. You feel me? It's just who I grew up around, and I just a funny nigga, man. That's it. Cool nigga.
Did you bring that? Did you bring your comedy to prison with you? You
Of
had everybody in
course,
there
what?
laughing.
I got the most funniest moments in that motherfucker. Nigga, hell yeah, but I used to be in there
Turning up.
terrorizing shit. Nigga, I used to be on their heads in that motherfucker. It's been some fun times in that motherfucker, believe it or not. For real.
You got any funny prison stories for us?
Oh man, I do, but
I feel you. Next question. So, going to prison, do you think that affected the way that you look at comedy? Do you think that gave you like a more raw look at comedy, or you think that changed the way that you felt about comedy at all because you were seeing it through a different lens?
no, not really. I kind of feel the same. It's just comedy is comedy to me. Them young niggas like on the Instagram, like the DC Young Fly and all them. That's what really. Even I've been fucking with comedy, but seeing DC Young Fly and Ha Davis and all them, that's who really like shit. Let me do this shit. Let me see if I can do this shit. The skits and all that shit. Them the ones, the young niggas. To be honest, they really made me do that shit.
So like with those type of guys, a lot of the
homie said I still owe him 2 suits. Tiger, what's happening, bro? It's like Tiger tapped in.
Shout out to Tiger. Tiger, what up?
Yes, sir.
A lot of the older comedians say that this new age of comedy they're not real comedians. So what you think about that?
I mean, yeah, I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's the older niggas always trying to like down the nigga. This ain't your time. It's a different time, nigga. So this what it is, nigga. So you just gotta go with the flow, nigga.
I feel it because
it's
the same thing with rap. You got all these the old school rappers. They talking about the new school.
Yeah, it's a different time, nigga. Shit ain't just gonna stay the same.
Yeah, you got
everything
Shaq
gonna
talking
change.
about Steph Curry, like they.
Yeah, niggas be haters.
Being that you went to prison, you out now, and you doing your thing. Do you think that defines you in any way of who you are today?
I mean, shit. I basically grew up in prison, to be real. And I learned a lot in that motherfucker. So yeah, it's me. You feel me? It was a part of me. I'm sad to say, but shit, I basically grew up in that motherfucker for real. I went young. So, and then my brothers, they was younger than me. So it's like,
what was
I learned a lot in there.
What do you think was your biggest takeaway from what was the biggest lesson you learned in there that you still applied today to your life?
I don't really know. It's just like. Just not to go back to that motherfucker, man. Just stay positive, try to stay positive and stay out the way. And that's basically it. But I ain't going back. On my mama, I'm kicking and screaming. You're not taking me. For real.
So, alright, so a lot of the time people got gifts. Like everybody got gifts that God gave them. So when was it that you knew that being funny was your gift, and when did you decide that that's what you was gonna do?
Man, it's fucked up because you know how motherfuckers be like this they gift and all that shit or whatever. I feel like comedy ain't my gift. It's just I really feel like it's just regular, man, for real.
You just being you.
Just me being me. I feel like it's just everybody should have this. I feel like it's just normal. Yeah. Until I be able to get up on that stage and really just go and not be nervous and just really kill it, then I could like say that this is my gift type shit. But until then, like this regular shit behind the camera and all that shit, this shit easy. It's just being normal.
You know what? I could see it when like with the comedy skits you do and the videos that you post. I could see that they're authentic. Like it's you. Like they don't seem like you trying too hard, like you overshooting or you trying to do some shit that you seen somebody else do. Because I remember I would see you on Snapchat. I'm like, this motherfucker need to be on TV. Like he need to be on TV because you used to have me cracking up. Well, you still do. Yeah,
now the times where I really be trying, because I got videos that you could tell like a nigga trying too hard or whatever, and they don't be like that funny to me. You feel me? Because I feel like a nigga be doing too much. But like the one takes, like I try to not even like write my shit down. I just try to freestyle my shit. And one take Jakes be the ones though. That shit be hilarious to me. But then once you try to do it over and do this over and do that over, then that shit is like you trying too hard. No. But you know everybody ain't gonna think a nigga funny. You feel me? Because I don't. You know everybody don't think Kevin Hart funny. Everybody don't think. You know.
Yeah.
It's just different. But I don't give a fuck.
You ever get embarrassed or shy?
Motherfuckers. Just on that stage, man, a nigga be.
Oh, you did the. So how did you feel when you see people not responding to your jokes?
What? Nigga defeated, nigga. Feel defeated, like, oh shit, this bitch ain't laughing. Fat bitch laugh. So why the fuck your fat ass ain't laughing? Then I'm gonna talk bad about her. On my soul. But nah, nigga just be feeling defeated, man. But that's what I'm saying when you talking about like the gift and all that shit. Once a nigga can know how to keep pushing past that shit and just keep going, it's a movie. Cause I know motherfuckers that's not funny. You feel me? They're not funny at all, but they know how to get on that stage and go. You feel me?
Make it work.
And just go. Like nigga, that's talent to me. Funny or not.
You let your mom and your kids see a comedy?
My mama, she extra. She blocked me, I think, on Facebook.
Your mom blocked you?
Yeah, but her friends be loving me on here. You feel me? So she be like, I think she be like kind of embarrassed of the shit I be posting. Cause I do be posting some wild shit. But man, I'm just talking shit. But all her friends be rolling. Her friends be telling her what I said and what I did and whatever. And they be rolling, laughing, and she just be like, But I get this shit from her. My mama like funny like me. Oh God.
That's funny.
She weird.
So when shit seem like it's getting hard for you, like what keeps you pushing forward? Like what keeps you motivated?
Shit. Now I'm gonna keep it real. The babies, man. The babies.
Oh, yeah,
I got the 2 babies, man. Them motherfuckers is a nigga world. Nigga. Before that, I don't really know. But I know now that I got them kids with their ugly ass. Man, it's a go with them. I just need to go, man. I almost did some bullshit the other day. What? Keep it real, some bullshit. I ain't gonna talk about it like that, but I was some bullshit. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, nah, let me go and sit down somewhere.
Keep you out of trouble.
On my soul. The babies are the ones right there.
Throughout everything, like throughout your entire journey, who you feel like was your biggest supporter?
Shit, my granny was. But she died when I was in prison.
Yeah. My condolences.
Yeah. She rocked with a nigga right or wrong.
Did they, I know they used to let you out, like when somebody close would pass out, they let you come out.
Nah, they wouldn't. That's only like if you, a certain class felon.
Oh.
Yeah. They wouldn't even let me go to camp or nothing.
Yeah. So your whole grind is just inspiring. That's like one of the biggest reasons that we wanted to interview you. You went to jail, came out, and then you came out in a time where it's like social media is king. Like the electronic, everything is so fast paced. It's just always on the go. So how is it that you was able to go to prison for 6 years?
8, nigga, don't shave
my bad, big time.
8, nigga, don't shave my shit. I did my time.
So you did 8 years, came back, and now you doing your thing and you making it look easy. And I know motherfuckers that ain't even got so much of a speeding ticket, and it's like they can't even get their shit right to save their life.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That shit be fucking me up too. I was talking to my baby mama about that shit. I don't understand that because this shit really easy, man. Motherfuckers just, I guess they just lazy or whatever. It's motherfuckers that really just ain't got shit and they ain't got no fucking felonies or nothing. You feel me? I don't know what them niggas got going on.
Yeah,
They'll be alright though. They better figure it out.
You ever, for your skits and your comedy, do you practice your material on anybody before you use it to see if it's funny first, or you just go with it?
I was like, not the skits, but before I post the skits, I'll send it to the homies in the group. I'll send it to the group, see if I should post it or whatever. But then niggas be saying, no matter what, if it's funny or not, just post that shit. And if content is content, just throw that shit. Paper bag.
It might not be funny to one person, but somebody else.
Exactly.
Somebody else.
Because I had posted that gangster Uber driver.
That shit was hilarious.
See, and it's crazy. I didn't think that shit was that funny.
That shit was hilarious. And you know why that shit was so funny to me?
I didn't think it was that funny, and I posted it. That motherfucker went up. That got me the most views on Instagram that I ever got.
You know why I thought that shit was so funny? It's because I actually had an Uber driver, and I'm like, I might have to get out this motherfucker and just hop on the bus. Yeah, he pulled up, the car smelled like weed. I'm like, all right. Then I look and I see the pistol all on the side, which I mean, if you doing Uber, I can't blame you if you got, because you don't know who getting in your car. But I'm like his seat was all the way back. My motherfucking knees was touching the back of his seat. I can just tell. I'm like, man, somebody please don't pull us over in this motherfucker.
Well, your ass going to jail being an Uber driver.
All of your skits, you come up with them yourself?
For the majority of them, yep. But I got motherfuckers that be tapping in and, like, hey, man, you should do this, you do that. You feel me? I do that, put it together. And then, like I said, I got a little comedy team, you feel me, that we going up and we be putting our shit together and we come up and help each other out with different ideas and shit. It should be cool. It's easier that way, more heads,
With your comedy, is there any topic that's off limits? Anything that you feel like you really don't want to mess with or touch base on?
I mean, I don't be fucking with like the gay shit. I don't be hitting them parts. You feel me? And then I'm not with that dressing up as no bitch either. And how niggas be doing that. I'm not with that shit either. I'll never do that. But that's about it.
Everything else is
a go. I'm gonna talk about your mama, your bald head mama.
What about current events and like politics?
I'm not even into politics, but like if something like is buzzing like on the internet and then went viral or something, then
Yeah, fuck with it.
I tap in. But I'm not into politics at all. Fuck who the president is.
Since you are funny and that's your niche is comedy, do you have a hard time having people take you serious?
Man, I swear, man, that shit be killing me. I mean, I can post something on Facebook, like some serious shit, motherfuckers be like, won't take me serious at all. I really have to tell them, like, no, for real. Or unless they in my face and see me, like, actually, like, damn, that nigga serious, you feel me? But yeah, I got that problem all the time.
You know what? But you know what? It's because so many people probably count on you to make them laugh that it's like when you need somebody to be serious or you need a shoulder to lean on, like who you go to? When you want a good laugh, who do you look at to make you laugh?
I don't know. I'll probably go fuck with my brother, Mook. Mook funny as a motherfucker.
For real?
Hell yeah, he funny as a motherfucker. We really the same. I swear to God, that nigga hilarious.
Shout out to Mook. Shout out to Mook and Creole.
On my soul.
Mook funny?
That nigga funny as a motherfucker. He a movie.
Bro, every time I done kicked it with Mook, he just always been so laid back and chill, just so cool.
Yeah, nah. You gotta really fuck with him. He gonna have you rolling.
Looking back on everything, do you look back and wish that you did anything different?
Man, yeah. Like before I went to prison, I wish I wouldn't have did that shit. Wish I would have got to get some more time with my grandma. You feel me?
Yeah.
With my granny, show her what's going on.
Rest in peace.
Take care of her and shit. But that's about it.
So what's next for Tay the Truth?
Oh man, I'm just about to start focusing on putting some more skits out. Going harder on that. My partner just tapped in with me today, said we're gonna do some shit tomorrow, and I'm I'm gonna do this little comedy show, try to get that put together and do some more stand up. But that's it, man. And pushing that YouTube, man. Off my YouTube is Tay the Truth, TayTha Truth, TRUTH, man. Y'all tap in, man. Subscribe.
Go ahead and show some love. You know, we gotta, and I think that's something else that especially people in the city gotta understand. It's like nobody is gonna put. Everybody think that Las Vegas is just slot machines. We got so many talented people because you know that strip out. It don't even really outshine everybody, but it's like that's all people see on TV. I got a cousin in Louisiana, and I hadn't seen him. You know, this was my first time talking to him, and he asked me. He said, "So what hotel you live in?" I said, "I live in a house." He said, "Y'all,
right?
Y'all ain't got houses out there. Like they really think that we just we get flown in. It's just a strip out, but that's all they see on TV." All right. So before you get out of here, we're gonna do this is a series of questions. You just answer off the top of your head, and you just give us the first thing that comes to mind. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Shit all out.
What's in your opinion, what's the funniest stand-up?
Oh man, I gotta go Raw, man. Eddie Murphy.
What's the saddest thing that you ever laughed at?
Oh man, the handicap. Oh man, I think this handicap bitch, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna show you the video though.
You took a video of
it? But,
all right, so we zooming in on this one. All right, I need you to get serious. I need you to stop smiling.
right.
Can you laugh without smiling? I gotta be able to hear you.
That's the best you gonna get, man. That's the best you gonna get, man. I'm like, you gotta hear me.
What's your biggest fear?
Dying. I'm dying right now, man. I ain't ready, man. I want to see my kids grow. I'm seeing too many young die and not get to do their thing with their kids or whatever. You know, I'm trying to live life. You know, go about my business.
I can relate to that. All right, last but not least, tell me a joke.
Well, you ugly as a motherfucker. That's all I got for you. That's all the joke I got for you, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's Tay the Truth, everybody. No ops. We appreciate you coming through, showing some love.
Man, shout out to No Ops, man. Y'all subscribe, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta like and subscribe.